guys, welcome back. As you see, we have a lower body workout. We're targeting the glutes and hamstrings, so let's jump right in. Starting off with the first exercise is going to be the conventional deadlift, 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. So the goal is to just stay within that 6 to 8 rep range. So the first weight you start off with, just make sure it's a weight you can clear 8 reps of or get as close as possible to. And then just keep continuously adding weight to the bar each set unless you end up hitting that 6 rep mark. And then you can just keep the weight the same for the rest of the working sets. So you may hit it or you may not. I did end up hitting that 6 rep mark on my 3rd set. So I called it and I just kept the weight the same for my 4th set as well, which you will see. But I did just include those numbers in the bottom of the screen just for anybody who was curious, because I do get questions sometimes about what are the exact weights I'm working with. I did only keep that in for this first exercise, just to kind of also give you guys an idea of the weight increments I was moving up in, but in no way, shape, or form do I want you guys copying that. You just need to make sure that you are choosing weights that's keeping you within that 6 to 8 rep range, or at least as close to it as possible. Alrighty, next up we have barbell glute bridges, 10 reps of these. Now, I like to keep a Bosu ball under my neck just to make it more comfortable for keeping my chin tucked. I find keeping your chin tucked while glute bridging makes it a lot easier to keep correct form and get really good contact in your glutes. And also having the Bosu ball there helps keep you from sliding, especially the heavier you are bridging. Keeping you there from sliding is like a must. If you experience this, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and the Bosu ball is like a nice little fix for all of those things. Then you're going to get up and you're going to superset with leaning forward, sitting upright, and leaning back hip abductions. So take either a hip circle or a resistance band and put it around your legs and do 10 each way. So you're going to do this supersetted with those glute bridges, and you're doing each for 4 sets total. Next up is one of my absolute faves, and this is 1 1/4 lying hamstring curl. So this is really brutal when it comes to targeting those hamstrings. If you want to feel your hamstrings working, try this. So what you're going to do is come up for 1 full rep, and then once you get to the bottom, you're going to come up for another 1/4 of a rep, and then go back down, and that is 1 rep total. So really keeping those hamstrings under tension and making them work, especially in the most difficult portion of the movement. And so just keep that in mind when you are are choosing the weight you work with because you do have that extra quarter rep, so it's going to be more challenging than just your standard reps, and you want to make sure you have that good contact and control. Supersetting with that is going to be rounded back extension, so we're putting that glute emphasis by disengaging that lower back because we are rounding our upper back. Now I'm using a resistance band. You can hold onto a dumbbell or you can just do them body weight. I just want you guys to really take these controlled and really concentrate on having good, solid, quality reps. Next up is going to be good mornings, another one of my favorite exercises and highly underrated. So we are doing 4 sets of 12 reps of these. I am using a preloaded bar. You can just use a regular bar and load it up yourself or use a barbell. Whatever your gym has for you, just go ahead and use that. To end this workout, I got a burnout for you. This is the burnout that I've been doing the last few weeks at the end of my hamstring and glute session, and it is a freaking no joke burner. It's 2 of the simplest movements, but it just burns so bad. So we're going to be starting off with the lying banded hamstring curls. So you're going to set a timer for 1 minute and just consecutively do it over and over and over again until that minute is up. Then you're immediately going to get up and take a hip circle or a resistance band and put it around your legs and do the band side steps, band side walks, whatever you want to call them. And again, set that timer for 1 minute and just consecutively keep going. Now, if you're really anal about making sure you have the exact same amount of reps on each side, you can just split that up into 30 seconds and 30 seconds and then just do 30 seconds walking one way and then 30 seconds walking the other. It ended up being the same amount by the speed I was going throughout the entire burnout set, to where it pretty much evened itself out anyways. But if you're like extremely anal about numbers and things, you can just go ahead and split that up for each side. But so you're going to do that for 1 minute, and then you want to keep your rest as minimal as possible. This is a burnout, so we're not trying to have a huge rest period gap in between the sets. So maybe 30 seconds to a minute absolute max, and then get right back into it for that second set of the lying banded hamstring curls, and then again with the band side walks. And then after all of that, you are finished. So give this workout a shot and let me know what you think. I've been doing this the past couple of weeks. Absolutely love it. Had to share it with you guys. So give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Of course, subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.